Hey, what's up guys? Joe Gas here. Today making a sequel video to the top 10 things you need to get on Cydia. The first one's called LockInfo, which basically says it in the title, gives you information right on your lock screen. So you could check your mail, missed calls, voicemail, SMS, and everything like that. There's also tons of plugins you can get for this. I've got the Twitter plugin, as you can see on the top. And let me refresh my mail here. And it'll basically show you all the emails built right in there. So if I tap that, I've got a bunch of emails. I can click on it, view them right into my lock screen, and I can even view my Twitter feed as well. Click on the person that I reply them, and even compose a message. So this is really cool to have that built right into the lock screen. Next one's called Barrel. It adds really cool page animations when you're going to different pages. So if I go to my second page here, all the icons are going to turn into a circle and kind of roll to the left, which is really neat. And there's tons of different animations. Not only that, there's cube animations and a bunch of neat stuff. You're going to have to check all that out for yourself. The next one's called GraviBoard. This is something you will never use, but it's just used to impress your friends. I have mine to activate when I shake my device, so if I give it a quick shake, it's gonna activate GraviBoard. And when I hold on to an icon, it's gonna actually affect all the others and add gravity right into my springboard. Really cool thing about this, I can still click on the icon and launch the app, but I can disable it by pressing the home button just like that. Next one is called BrightnessBar. BrightnessBar replaces this volume bar with the brightness slider, which is actually what Apple should have done in the beginning, in my opinion, because why would there need to be a volume slider here when there's two volume buttons on the left side of your iPhone? So it adjusts the brightness, which is great for like when you're in a certain environment, you need to quickly change the brightness. Really useful plugin. Next one's Infinifolders, which basically says it in the title, it makes you have infinite icons on your folders. So if I go to games, I obviously have more than 12, and I can just scroll to view my other two I have sitting there. That is something you cannot do normally, and is now brought to you with Infinifolders. Next one is VoiceActivator, which is really cool. So we're going to go into settings here, and there's going to be VoiceActivator. Now you could add commands. So simply add a command by pressing that. I've already added one called Photos. You choose what you want to say. Add an action. I've made mine set to Activator, and I can configure it to launch the Photos app, as I have already done. Alright, so what it does is hold down the home button to activate voice control. Photos. And it just launched the Photos app. That is really cool feature, guys, and I suggest you guys definitely check that one out. Next one is OverBoard. Now this is for people who don't use folders and have tons of pages on their iPhone. Simply press the home button and it'll show you a kiosk of all your pages. You can simply tap on it to go to any page you desire. Really useful for all those guys who have tons of pages. Next one is Activator, which I've kind of just went over. It allows you to basically launch applications with gestures rather than actually tapping on the icon. So, for example, if I double tap the clock, there's basically infinite amounts of options. I can open up the App Store. So if I go into my lock screen, double tap the clock, it's gonna open up the App Store. There's tons of awesome sick stuff you can do with that. Next one is called MultiIconMover. It says it in the title, you're able to move multiple icons onto one page. So if I hold down on the Cydia, I can tap that and tap settings, go to my next page, press the home button, and it's going to add those two icons directly to that next page. Also great for people who have tons of icons and really don't have the time to move all of them manually. Okay, so the next one is WinterBoard, which, WinterBoard is something I never really have to show you guys, but this is only for people who have just jailbroken. What it allows you to do is skin your iPhone. Open up the settings app here, head over to WinterBoard, and basically select themes the ones I want to skin my iPhone. Now you could download tons of these on Cydia. For example, you could see that the icons I have are not default Apple ones. They're kind of refined. I've modified the music player controls on here, so you could skin your whole device with WinterBoard. Well guys, those have been my top 10 things you need to get on Cydia. I hope you guys found these helpful. Remember to please comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great day.